Guys, Fantastic Yellow here, and welcome back to another Ninjago video here on the channel. Today's topic, we'll be discussing about a potential return for, as you've seen by the title and thumbnail, Pythor and other villains, as they did talk about at Comic-Con about people asking if other Ninjago villains from the past will return, and I'll show you what they responded here on screen. But basically, the question was asked most likely because of Moral's return, who is a past villain. He was a main villain for Season 5 Possession. He did redeem himself at the end of the season, and we did see his redemption happen within Day of the Departed, and then we've seen him again after years in Dragon's Rising Season 3, fully redemptioned. I don't know if that's the proper term. We're rolling with it, but yeah, basically after that, people speculate and asked if we're going to get past villains, and if we are, then I have some speculations as to who we are getting and who we are definitely not getting, but who we definitely want. But yeah, basically we're going to start off with Pythor, because as I said, keep watching, so we'll probably end up seeing past Ninjago villains. That won't be like a main staple, but we'll probably see more so side villains, such as Pythor, even though he was like a Season 5 main villain, but he was more of a side character. But anyways, moving on to my speculations on who we are getting and who we won't get if we are to actually get someone, which I think we have a strong chance of. But anyways, to the main topic of Pythor, which, he's come back many of times. As I said, he was more of a main villain in Season 1, but not really. He definitely got sidelined to the sides pretty quick, as we'd seen him in Season 1, Season 3, Day of the Departed, and then Season 16. So, actually, it's funny, now that I think of it, he's actually worked under the Overlord every single time. Season 1 is kind of an exception, but he is getting the Great Devourer, which is what the Overlord wanted. But yeah, I see a strong chance of him actually returning as more of a side character. I don't think he'd play a villain role. Oh, I forgot to mention we saw him in Season 4. But yes, as I said, I don't think he would play a villainous role. I think he would be more like in Season 4, where he was actually good in helping the ninja, or we just seen him doing devious things, or he'd be like that one magic guy in Dragon's Rising, I forget his name, that would just be there as a small side character, and just like kind of how the mechanic is. But I don't think they would downplay Pythor that much, as Pythor, I guess, is more of a fan favorite, and he's one of the villains to basically set it all. I mean, even though Garmadon was the main focus, he was practically the main villain of Season 1. He was. So I don't think they would downplay him as someone like the mechanic, that low of a villain, but I'm sure we will see him again. And as you've seen by the thumbnail, I also put the Time Twins there, as no one knows where they are. We know they're still out there. If Wu came back, then obviously so did they. They would have had to. There was one time that they were mentioned. I forget which season it was in, but I'm sure we will see them again. We were hinted to them in a Ninjago short, the Elemental Mech shorts. We were hinted about the Time Twins. So since they're in the minds of the writers, there is a small chance we could actually see the Time Twins return. As I said, I don't think it would be a big role. They obviously don't have their gauntlets or their powers. They would probably just be side characters. Who knows? Maybe they open a juice bar. Who knows? But it would be fun to know what happened to them. As for any other villains, one that definitely comes to my mind, and probably a lot of your minds, is Nauticon. Now, this one, I know a lot of people want to see Nauticon come back, as that season was really good. Nauticon was probably one of the best villains of Ninjago, but sadly, this one is one that I don't ever see coming back. I mean, come on. If we were really going to get Nauticon back, they would have brought him back in Crystallize on the council. They would have replaced whoever got the nunchucks, which I forget who that was. Crystallized, I hate it, so I've actually never rewatched it. I've only seen it once, which every other season I've seen many times, but, you know, Crystallize is really bad. I'm going to have to do a re-ranking now that Season 3 is technically fully out, but I'm going to wait for the last 2 episodes. Anyways, yeah, Nauticon, he was a really great villain, and that season was really well done, but there is zero chance we ever see him again. As for his team, his pirate crew, I'm sure we'll see them again now that all the realms are merged. Obviously, no one will have memories of them. Maybe Jay will, but besides that, no Nauticon. And as for any other villains returning, off the top of my head, maybe we would see Shinigami. Not Shinigami. I just watched Death Note. What was his name? Guy from season 12. I need to remember these names. I'm a bit out of it. But besides me not remembering the names of these villains, I don't think no one else off the top of my head is coming to mind for a potential return. I guess we will have to wait and see, but the 2 that I named off are probably the most high potential ones for returning. But yeah, besides that, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.